How's it going, everyone? It's Bryce here with Sons of Go Mobile Car Wash and Detailing, and I'm also with
Tony from Ralda Details. What's up, guys?
and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. You guys, for those of you who followed my channel, have seen my trailer setup that I built, and I've recently launched a product that I'm selling called the Spotless Water Booster, which is a spot-free water system for people who own businesses that need spot-free water. Anyways, we're on our way to Tilly Care, who owns it's a car detail shop. They offer ceramic coatings, window tinting, and paint correction services. But we're on our way to go set up this water system for him, and we're really excited. In fact, I actually shipped this system out to him several weeks ago, so I know he's chomping at the bit to get this system installed on his wall. But love being here with Tony. This is my second time out here in Virginia, and we're looking forward to hanging out with Ali from Tilly Care.
Yep.
And getting him all set up. So we've got quite a bit of work in front of us. We left early this morning.
Yeah, 5:30, right?
Yeah, 5:30 this morning. It's about a 2-hour drive from Richmond to Sterling?
Sterling, yeah, VA, yeah. It's pretty close to Washington, D.C. Very close to Washington, D.C. But yeah, for those who don't, well, I haven't even posted any video about it, but I've been helping Ali, you know, from Tilly Care to kind of build his shop, you know. I've been getting a lot of calls from people to technically to help them out, you know, to build their shop, to what to get and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to help them, you know, the best that I could on that. But in this case here, I did technically the entire shop, from the flooring, painting, lighting, everything for them. So, and now we're gonna be installing this spotless water system. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, as you guys can see, we have this nice shop that we pretty much we came here. I will see if I can show you guys some of the before shots that I take. Hopefully I still got them because I've been deleting a lot of footage that, you know, but anyways, I hope I still got it. But this is the way it looks. You can fit easy 2 vehicles in here and work super comfortable. As well, I did build for them this mobile unit, which is 2 of them just like it. So I will show you guys the inside of those ones as well here in a little bit. And we got Bryce and Ali already kind of planning how this thing is gonna look. He's about to open up his toy. So yeah, here is how Bryce pretty much shipped all the you know, the system to you guys whenever you guys will purchase something, you know, from him. So as you guys can see, this is nice. Amazing. Like, this system is protected, you know, with all this wood. Really nice. Anything you want to add about it?
Yeah, so the top part is a shelf that we've built, so the system is actually underneath it.
Okay.
And then the crating company builds a shelf to put all of the filter housings, the sediment, the carbon block filter, the mounting bracket. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and remove all of the filters and the hoses first, and then we'll take the shelf off, and then you'll see the system underneath it.
Amazing. So I'm excited to see how this thing looks. So, and I'm sure you guys as well. So, all right, let's keep moving.
We do a hell of a job of cranking.
Yeah, I'm really happy with
Amazing. Look at that, guys. I'm looking at backwards, so let's move this way. That looks sick. Look at that. It's
a sexy machine.
It's amazing. All right, guys, so we are about to start over here. We're gonna be doing some electrical work, and we're gonna be installing the support bracket, you know, for the system as well. The water tank is gonna be like this. This pump is gonna suck water from this from the tank in order to well, it's going to suck water from the tank in order to send water to the there's going to be a valve over here as well. We're going to switch this receptacle, or we're going to eliminate this receptacle, because, or we're going to switch it to be a GFCI in order to make it, you know, waterproof and everything. And yeah, you guys gonna see the progress, so let's do it. Let's go. First thing first is make sure we don't have power on these connections here, because this line is the one we're gonna use for this receptacle. So just making sure that this is off, and it is, so we are good on that one there, right? So, and now we're gonna undo these lines in order to make some pigtails for our receptacles. I'm just gonna need some wire, extra wire, to set them up over here. And as well, this cover is gonna come out now, because we're gonna set a different cover here. Don't do this at home. Or if you're gonna do, make sure you kill the breaker and put you a lock on the panel, so that way nobody's gonna come and turn it on or something like that, so you're not gonna get electrocuted.
Crate sideways like this, like I have it. And the reason for that is because before you mount it on the wall, you need to install your float switch first, because this wire is going to run in the tank, out of the tank, in through this gland here. It's going to run through the back, it's going to come out right here and into the junction box, so that way it just looks like a really clean install. Once the float switch is installed, you've got about probably close to 15 feet of cord here that you can have your tank somewhat in close proximity to the system. So as you mount it, that cord is going to follow you up onto the wall, and then you can push the tank in close to it. So let's go ahead and take care of that part next, so you can see how that works.
All right, guys, so let me explain you guys how this thing is gonna look. We got the water tank, okay? We are planning on set the reel for the pressure washer on this end and the pressure washer on this end. We have one more filter over here, which is the one for the resin, if I'm not wrong. And this one here is just the pre-filters, you know, that are going to clean up the water, you know, a little bit before they hit the resin. Or maybe this one here and this one, something, I don't know. We're gonna ask Bryce once this thing is done. All right, guys, so it's the next day. We was not able to finish yesterday. There is few little things that we need to finish still, because we don't have the stuff, you know, but I will come back and I will finish up those little things. But the system is already installed, and let's take a look. So as you guys can see, this thing looks amazing. We are super happy with the results. And once again, the only few things that we need to finish is, for instance, we already ordered the little lid for this over here, and a few cosmetic things that we're gonna finish soon. But now we do wanna ask over here to Bryce, and I want him to ask him, or let him explain us what is the benefits and everything about this, because this is his system. This is something that he creates, and it looks amazing. Not just looks amazing, and it's gonna give us a lot of benefits, but we can let him explain us everything about it.
Awesome. Well, I'm super stoked to be here with Tony and to have installed this water system over at TillyCare. It turned out just absolutely killer. I mean, I love how this thing looks, especially with the water tank below it, the pressure washer right in the center, the hose reel on the left-hand side. It just looks absolutely amazing. But you know, what is a spot-free water system? Let me first talk about what it is not. So this is not a deionized resin water system. This is an RO-DI water system. Big difference. So when you run tap water through a DI canister, you're gonna deplete that resin really, really fast. And the reason for that is because we have hard water, right? And the harder your water, the harder you're making your resin work. And so a lot of complaints that I hear from people who purchase a straight DI canister is, I can't believe how fast this resin depletes and I'm buying more. I hear it all the time. So what the Spotless water booster does is it uses reverse osmosis. For those who are not familiar with RO, it strips out up to 98% of all the dissolved solids that are in your water. So for example, let's say we're starting off here at TillyCare, we were looking at their water hardness. They're around, I believe, 180 to 200 parts per million. If we can bring that down to 0.004 parts per million or 0.005 parts per million, and then we take that water and we introduce it into the DI canister, you're allowing that DI resin to stretch much, much longer. So you're really leveraging additional filtration to do the heavy lifting for you. Now, these two canisters right here is a sediment and a carbon block. And the reason why these are so important is because reverse osmosis hates chlorine. It does not, in fact, it's got a zero tolerance for chlorine. And so the carbon block helps to remove the chlorine that's in your water before it hits the RO. The better you are at changing out these pre-filters, the longer you're going to allow your reverse osmosis filter to last. So every part kind of has its important role. You know, this is a booster pump. And the reason why this is so important is because RO thrives on pressure. It needs pressure to do its job. It cannot rely solely on tap water, right? Like you can't just turn your hose on and expect RO to work. It doesn't work that way. So you've got to have something to pressurize that housing. Once you bring it up to pressure, then it can do its job effectively. So that's basically the ins and outs of an RO-DI system. But here's the thing, at the end of the day, what I love about this is it's a win-win situation for me and it's a win-win situation for my customer, because not only is it allowing me to support my family, but I'm also helping business owners to save a lot of money in the long run on deionized resin. I call that a win-win situation, and I absolutely love it. But guys, thanks for joining in on this episode of Tony's. You know, we're just beyond stoked to be able to work together as well. This has been a blast being out here in Virginia, but I'm jumping on a plane early tomorrow morning to go back to Arizona. But hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, you guys already hear it, guys. One last shot. That thing looks amazing. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and also do me a favor, go to Sauce and Go YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe, do the same thing here in my channel. I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.